Okay, so let's continue, and I want to continue with the balcony outside the office because I want to be able to stand up there and look down at the cars, and I want this to be some kind of grid pattern similar to the one on the stairs. So the way I want to solve this is by doing instances of a cross and then just instance it on this surface. So I just make the part I'm going to instance and duplicate, and then just set the parent and then change the instancing to faces, but I realized that vertices will work better this time. So this is a quite neat trick to solve this, and it's not too heavy for the computer as well. Next I want to work on the outside of the office and make it something more than just a cube. So I want to add some materials, a window and a door, but still I just make it kind of rough because I want to add details later on. And in this clip I will just continue adding some stuff and setting up the render environment with lights and things like that. And later on I think I will just do shorts about different stuff I add to the garage, because it takes a lot of time to do it all in one sitting. So here I add a window, and here I add a cube for the door to make a boolean, and here I just add another cube to get the height of the window in the right place. And as always I work a lot with references on the other screen, so I get the size of the door and the window somewhat realistic. And here I'm just making the door one of the most important part of the office, so I actually can enter the office. I think that's a feature. I just leave the door a bit open so that light can escape, and I think that will look better on the render later on. So time to make a table, and I think I will need several tables because I have a lot of stuff to place somewhere, and I will just get myself some ordinary wooden tables, and that's what I'm making here. And I will make it with the mirror modifier so that it will be easy to modify later on. And here I'm starting to duplicate the tables, and one table that you might notice I actually rotate a little bit, that it looks a bit off, but in reality nothing is completely straight all the time, so I think that will look better on at the render. Time to do the oil drums, always good to have. Some of the older cars drink a lot of oil, so this is perfect if I have a lot of oil in the workshop. time to add a window for the office, and for this we need to do a new material. And I think this kind of glass material is real handy, it's quick, and I saw it in another clip that I will link to down below. I can really recommend this material. So time to fix the lighting, because right now it's pretty dark here in the garage, so we need a lot of lights, because I want to see what I'm doing when I'm working with the cars. So we use a array modifier, and this is an easy way to get good distribution of the lights. And we don't want to see the lights in the render, so let's just uncheck camera. And here we also saw that we have an issue, that the warning lines actually are glowing for some reason, so we actually need to fix that. And I don't want this warm white for the lighting, I want more hospital light white, so I get a more correct image of what I'm working with, not the warm fuzzy lighting in my garage. And more lights for the area under the office. And here I realized that I have no walls, or the lights are escaping on the sides, and I don't want that. So let's add walls on the sides so the light doesn't escape from the garage. We don't want that. We want the light to be trapped inside. And to do this, we do as before, we uncheck camera, so we can see right through that wall, but it still will block the lighting, so that's great. And time to organize myself, because a lot of stuff in the garage is just called cube right now, and we cannot have it like that. So I just go through every part and see what it is, and try to organize it and make folders and stuff of it, so I know what everything is. And a tip is that you do it right from the beginning, therefore you will not need to go over it later on. Do right from the start. And here I will add a blackboard, because I need a place to write down everything that I still need to do to the garage. And I think a good way to do this is to add a blackboard and just write everything I need to do on it. And the font that we use to write on the blackboard is Martin's handwriting, Martin from Wintergatan, and it's a free font. You pay what you want for it, but I will also link to that font in the description, and you should really look into his YouTube channel, it's great. So there is a lot of things that I need to fix. It's details, it's a computer, tool case, tools, posters, car parts, shelves, dirts and stains, and drinks and coffee and wells and fan and so on. So there is a lot of stuff, but I think I will just make short videos of me making them one for one when I have time to fix it. And here I just try to render to see how it feels in the garage. And I don't want any cars clipping through the floors, so I just fix stuff like that. And in the office, inside the office, I want a warmer light, so I feel more fuzzy inside there, and you can see how the light is seeping through the doorway and the window. And here I just want to add a table in there, so you can see that there are actually something in there right now, but I will add more stuff later on, as I said. And as I fixing stuff, I realized that I remember more things that I need to add. And here I'm just blocking out a tool cart, and I will add details later on. And here I realized that I have more cars with the lights on, and this is not good. So we need to turn off all the lights of the cars, so their battery will not drain, because I don't have afford to buy new batteries or the time to recharge everything. And here I made a mistake. The blue screen was connected to the Saab's front light, and that's not correct, so we need to make a new material for that. So here I think we're starting to get the garage looking nice, and we can work in it for now, and it's usable, and later on we just fix the details and make the stuff more workable. But here I realized that I don't want to die by falling off the balcony, so we need to have some kind of guardrail. So that's the last thing I'm going to add, because yeah, safety is important in a garage, especially guardrails on the balcony. Well, so I think this is it for this time, and for this garage I will work on in shorts later on. But thanks for watching, and if you like stuff like this, please subscribe and give me a like. Have a good time. Bye.